Silent Hill Shattered Memories isn't just your typical horror game. It's a chilling descent into the mind that will leave you questioning reality. Imagine stepping into the shoes of Harry Mason, a desperate father searching for his vanished daughter Cheryl in the enigmatic town of Silent Hill. As you journey through this psychological rollercoaster, you'll unravel the threads of memory, trauma, and perception that weave the fabric of the narrative. But beware, the town is watching, adapting, and reacting to your emotions. This isn't just a game you play, it's a game that plays you. So, get ready to challenge your own psyche and dive into a narrative that's as fluid as your decisions. Released in December 2009 by Konami Studios and developed by Climax Studios, Silent Hill Shattered Memories was planned to be a separate title named Silent Hill Cold Heart. However, during development, the game's concept evolved, leading to a renaming of the game to Silent Hill Shattered Memories. This change reflects the game's focus on shattered memories, psychological exploration, and the blurring of reality, making it a fitting title for the intriguing experience that players would encounter. Silent Hill Shattered Memories was released for Nintendo Wii initially. However, after the success and gamers' pressure, it was also released for PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable. In the case of the SP version, the developers had to cut down the graphics and modify the controls a lot.
Let's get started then.
At the heart of Silent Hill Shattered Memories is the protagonist, Harry Mason. As the game begins, players step into the shoes of Harry, an ordinary father who is plagued by a parent's worst nightmare, the sudden disappearance of his young daughter, Cheryl, after a car accident. Fueled by desperation and love, Harry embarks on a quest to find Cheryl and bring her back safely. Harry's search leads him to the mysterious and unsettling town of Silent Hill. This town, shrouded in an eerie atmosphere, is far from ordinary. As he arrives, he quickly realizes that there's more to Silent Hill than meets the eye. The town seems to shift between reality and nightmare, blurring the lines between the two. As he investigates, he encounters bizarre occurrences and surreal shifts in reality that challenge his perception of what's real and what's not. The mystery goes beyond a simple search for a missing child. It becomes a layered exploration of psychological tension, hidden traumas, and the blurred boundaries between memory and imagination. One of the standout features of Silent Hill Shattered Memories is its groundbreaking psychological profiling system. Unlike traditional games like Until Dawn, where choices might lead to different outcomes later in the story, this game takes it a step further.
Things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get.
The psychological profiling system observes your interactions, choices, and responses throughout the game. It pays attention to details like what you examine, how you react to certain situations, and even your responses during therapy sessions with Dr. Kaufman. This information is then used to dynamically shape the gameplay experience, altering elements such as character behavior, environments, and even the appearance of monsters. This profile also influences various aspects of the game. The game's environments aren't static. They adapt to your profile, altering lighting, textures, and even the overall ambience. What you see around you is a reflection of your psyche. The game's iconic monsters, known for their psychological symbolism, transform based on your profile. These creatures represent different fears and traumas, adapting to your specific emotional triggers. This level of dynamic storytelling and environment adaptation is a testament to the game's innovation in engaging players on a deep emotional level, making Silent Hill Shattered Memories a psychological thriller that truly gets under your skin. The concept of alternate realities plays a central role in the game's narrative structure. The game introduces the idea that the events and environments are not fixed but can shift and change based on the player's choices and actions. For example, the game often shifts between the real world and the nightmare world. In the real world, you'll explore the town of Silent Hill and interact with characters in a seemingly normal environment. However, the nightmare world is a twisted and unsettling version of reality, populated by nightmarish creatures and distorted landscapes. Your actions and choices can trigger these shifts between the two worlds, affecting your interactions and experiences. Your interactions with characters determine the nature of your relationships with them. Depending on how you treat characters, they may become more friendly, distant, or even hostile. These evolving relationships impact how characters behave towards you and how they contribute to the unfolding story. This concept of alternate realities adds a layer of replayability and depth to the game. It encourages players to explore different paths and make diverse choices to uncover the full scope of the narrative. The exploration aspect of Silent Hill Shattered Memories is a crucial part of the gameplay experience, immersing players in the eerie and mysterious world of Silent Hill. Throughout the game, you'll encounter a variety of non-player characters, NPCs, with their own stories and motives. Engaging in conversations with them allows you to learn more about the town, its residents, and the unfolding events. Your interactions can influence how these characters perceive you, shaping your relationships and impacting the narrative. The town of Silent Hill is filled with atmospheric and detailed locations to explore. From dimly lit streets and abandoned buildings to eerie landmarks, each location holds its own secrets and mystery. You'll need to navigate these environments to progress in the story and uncover clues. Exploration involves searching for clues, items, and documents that provide important information about the story, characters, and the history of Silent Hill. Piecing together these clues is essential for advancing the narrative and solving the mysteries of the town. Silent Hill Shattered Memories goes beyond traditional horror by delving into profound psychological themes that play a central role in the game's narrative. Memory, trauma, and personal perception intertwine to create a deeply immersive experience. Memories aren't just fragments of the past in Shattered Memories, they're a driving force that shapes the present. The game challenges the reliability of memory, with characters often remembering events differently. Harry's journey through Silent Hill is as much a search for the truth as it is a struggle to piece together fragmented memories. The game explores the impact of trauma on the human psyche. As Harry delves deeper into the mysteries of Silent Hill, he's confronted with memories he'd rather forget. The town becomes a manifestation of his psychological wounds, forcing him to confront his fears and confront the traumas he's buried. These psychological themes weave together to create a complex tapestry of fear and uncertainty. As you delve deeper into the enigmatic world of Silent Hill, Shattered Memories, the mystery surrounding Cheryl's true identity and her connection to the town becomes a focal point of the narrative. As you trigger flashbacks and uncover clues, fragments of Cheryl's past start to come to light. These glimpses hint at a connection between her and the town itself, suggesting that her disappearance may be tied to the town's dark history. The shifts between the real world and the nightmare world become more pronounced and unsettling. These shifts, influenced by your psychological profile, intensify the feeling that there's more to Cheryl's disappearance than meets the eye. Interactions with NPCs offer varying perspectives on Cheryl's identity and her role in Silent Hill. Some characters seem to know more than they're willing to reveal, adding to the sense of intrigue. As the narrative escalates, the game begins to peel back the layers of mystery. Your choices, interactions, and the information you've gathered start to converge, leading to a climactic moment where Cheryl's true identity and her profound connection to the town are finally revealed. The build-up to Cheryl's revelation creates a sense of anticipation and curiosity that drives players to uncover the truth. Silent Hill Shattered Memories features multiple endings that reflect the player's choices and interactions throughout the story. These endings provide a sense of closure and variation based on how the player has engaged with the game. Based on your profile, you may get one of the following game endings. In the reunion ending, Harry successfully finds Cheryl and reunites with her. This ending is achieved by building positive relationships with NPCs, making caring and empathetic choices, and embracing a compassionate approach throughout the game. It emphasizes the power of connection and emotional healing. The lost ending occurs when Harry becomes increasingly disconnected from reality and ultimately succumbs to despair. This ending can result from consistently making negative choices, distancing yourself from NPCs, and embracing a cold or indifferent demeanor. It highlights the consequences of emotional isolation. The truth ending is intricately tied to your interactions with Cheryl and the revelations about her identity. Depending on how well you've understood and accepted Cheryl's true nature, this ending can provide a sense of closure and insight into the game's themes of memory and perception. And there you have it, our deep dive into Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. But hold on, we're not ending the conversation just yet. I'm dying to know, have you played this game before? What are your thoughts on its unique gameplay, psychological storytelling, and eerie atmosphere? Did it send shivers down your spine or leave you pondering its psychological depth? Drop your comments down below and let's get a discussion going. Share your favourite moments, your take on the game's impact on the survival horror genre, and whether you'd recommend it to fellow gamers. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this exploration, and of course, subscribe to stay tuned for more intriguing gaming content. Until next time, keep exploring those psychological depths and embracing the unknown.